But ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've been waiting for. Perched high above the MF arena is your MF middleweight medallion. Burgundy bell sounds and we're ready. We're off to the races. For Alexander, he has to. He doesn't just want a victory. He needs this victory, Burgundy.
And you see both competitors eyeing up the medallion, looking.
There you see
no love lost for these two. A lot of respect, but no love lost whatsoever between these two.
Well, you can see Alexander trying to get in the head of Marvelous early on. Ooh! Big forearms to get this fight started. For Alexander, it's 5 matches in the making where he has lost consecutively to Marvelous. For Marvelous, it's the ability to retain his MF middleweight medallion.
Reverse knife edge. Marvelous with a drop kick to the back of the neck.
Well, that's what the MFPW middleweight medallion recipient is capable of, Burgundy, and that's what's gained him a victory night in and night out against Daniel Alexander.
Well, if he knows he can immobilize his opponent, it'll make climbing that ladder much easier. As now Alexander with a clothesline sling blade as well.
And this is what we were looking for, Burgundy. Fast-paced, high-impact, momentum. And now you hear Alexander trying to get the Paulsboro crowd behind him. And wait a minute, Burgundy. Alexander going for that ladder early on.
You can see it just to the very left of the screen, and now Alexander bringing it in. And drop kick to the ladder.
Wow. Marvelous, well scouting that. Able to drop kick the ladder, as you said, Burgundy sends Alexander flying. Both combatants now to the outside of the ring in very dangerous territory. We wondered what that ladder was going to do and how it was going to come into play. It is an instrument of complete destruction.
Oh, of course, they're going to be using it.
Alexander just definitely lost a tooth. Did you see that?
Any emergency dentists in the house? Holy smokes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bernie, both these athletes will be worse for the wear when this matchup is over, as Marvelous now with those clubbing forearms to the spine, and now Alexander with the reversal gets the kick to the midsection.
Suplex on the outside.
Oh, my.
Oh.
And
my back felt that.
Do you hear Marvelous writhing in pain? Burgundy, you talked about the respect and the admiration these two had for one another, but you got to believe that here tonight, all of that is being left aside, and the only thing that these two are after is that middleweight medallion. There is absolutely no love lost between these two. Oh!
Into the wall!
Marvelous sending Alexander to that wall, and you got to believe the once bringer and carrier of the light has dark intentions in his soul against Daniel Alexander. Another suplex to the outside, Burgundy.
Well, Marvelous has to know the desperation that Daniel Alexander is feeling, and knows that he has to go to a place that he has seldom, dare I say, never been, to be able to essentially put the finishing touches on Daniel Alexander.
I'll tell you what, Burgundy, both these individuals need to go to a place, pull from a place deep inside themselves that neither of them have ever been. Because I'll tell you what, neither of them have ever been in a situation or a predicament like a ladder match here at the MFPW Arena, and they're driving the foot right into the temple of Marvelous's Alexander.
And for just a moment, the blank stare on the face of Marvelous might have just left for just that moment mentally. Wait a minute, scoop. And a slam!
And now you see Alexander eyeing up that middleweight medallion.
Wait a minute, head of steam.
Oh!
Rolling splash misses. Abdominal first onto the ladder, both men down.
And you gotta wonder if Alexander fractured a rib or two in that last exchange. You can see Marvelous slow to get to his feet. Alexander almost lifeless on the mat.
Well, if there is rib damage, I mean, I mentioned the temperature in here. I think it's cooled off a little bit now that we've approached sunset here, but that notwithstanding, it's hard enough to breathe without the pain in the ribs causing every contraction, every breath in and out to be not just difficult, but painful.
Well, that's a good observation, Burgundy, but it's also, with every breath, you gotta climb the rungs of that ladder to capture the MFPW middleweight medallion. And I'll tell you what, man, it's Daniel Alexander looking to set up that ladder. And
my gosh, that has to be like a, 12-foot ladder?
That is the biggest ladder I have ever seen. Alexander eyeing up, making sure that he can climb that ladder rung by rung. Alexander trying to make his way to that one goal that's eluded him the last few months here in the MFPW. Marvelous, though, able to hold Alexander.
Oh, knee first into the ladder, just swinging the leg like a pendulum.
Oh no, and wrenches wrenches the knee of Alexander. And Burgundy, if Alexander cannot climb that ladder, how can he get the middleweight medallion?
I mean, that torque could have done some damage to the ligaments in the knee.
Well, you hear Alexander screaming in pain, and Marvelous looking beside himself. Marvelous now grabbing that ladder. Puts the ladder down, throws the ladder out of the way. Marvelous now looking to add insult to injury. Drives Alexander spine first to the mat. What is Marvelous doing? Going to the outside of the ring, Burgundy. Grabbing that standby ladder. Marvelous has grabbed that standby ladder.
Oh my goodness. And that one looking a little worse for wear. If he's going to use that for climbing, that might be more dangerous than anything here. But I don't know, maybe he has worse intentions in mind.
Well, the fact that he threw the ladder down, went towards the back of the arena, grabbed the standby ladder. Alexander, though, driving Marvelous right into the ladder.
Oh, but you see that knee and drop kick into the back of the ladder.
Yeah, but the damage...
Back of the head into the ladder, I should say.
But the damage has been done, Burgundy, as you hear Alexander writhing in pain, holding that leg, limping around, trying to gain... trying to mount some kind of base, and again...
Oh, a chop block.
Again, Marvelous taking out the leg of Alexander. And this is, we talked about this precious gold that's eluded Alexander month in and month out. But if he can't climb that ladder, Burgundy, there's no way in hell he can capture the middleweight medallion.
Well, forget that. If he can't stand, how can he climb the ladder?
That's what I just said!
We were talking about capturing the middleweight medallion. He can't even get that far if he can't get to his feet.
Well, right now, I'll tell you what, Burgundy. Oh, no. Now utilizing that ladder as an instrument of destruction.
Now, wait, where the
hell's
he got? He's got a chair?
Marvelous with the chair. Well, we have ladders and now we have chairs. As Marvelous is just stomping a mud hole in Alexander.
Now focusing on the ankle here and...
Oh no! Oh my God!
Utilizing the chair and ladder, it looks like he's trying to Pillmanize Alexander here.
Utilizing the tools of the trade. is Marvelous as he pushes Alexander to the outside of the ring. And I'll tell you what, man, we are seeing a vicious, sick, sadistic side of Marvelous that I never thought we would see. You know, we said it before, Burgundy, tonight is do or die. And for Marvelous, it's his opportunity to hold on to that middleweight medallion as he's slow to make it up the rungs of that ladder. Alexander, though, back in the ring. Oh, no. Burgundy!
Pendulum cutter.
Takes out Marvelous, but Alexander completely lifeless, trying to get back to his feet. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back to square one in this ladder match.
Alexander back to a vertical base here. He calls that the taste of greatness, that whiplash, that front face lock neck breaker.
Well, I think he only got a taste, because look how slow he is to get up that ladder with the one bad wheel, Burgundy. But Alexander, could he do it? Could this be his time? He is just a foot or two away from capturing that middleweight medallion, and it is Marvelous back to his
got
own.
a hand on it, but Marvelous has the ankle. Oh no, pulls the leg through.
Oh no! You can see the pain etched in the face of Alexander.
Grapevining the leg and dare I say smashing the third leg.
Oh! And Marvelous turns Alexander inside out. And with each passing minute of this monumental historic matchup, with each passing second, Marvelous gets more sick, twisted, and sadistic. Perhaps wondering, what else does he need to do to once and for all put the proverbial nail in the coffin of Daniel Alexander and this historic rivalry here in the MFPW?
Spinning heel kick. I don't know how much of it he had gotten on it, and now.
Oh!
Now exchange here from Marvelous, and both out of balance here. Alexander utilizing the ladder for momentum, and oh no!
No! Drives Alexander's spine first into that ladder, and this is that sadistic nature I'm talking about, Burgundy. Oh! Turns Alexander inside out by driving those knees right into the back of the spine. The damage already done from the ladder. Man, Burgundy, we knew this was going to be an intense night of action in this ladder match, but we were not anticipating the magnitude of violence that we are witnessing here tonight.
Oh, goodness. And still holding on to that left knee is Daniel Alexander. And look at the sadistic smile on the part of Marvelous.
I'm telling you, the evil intentions settling in. Oh.
A slam on the ladder, perched on the bottom rope.
You know, you talked about how these two had admiration and respect for one another. By the end of tonight...
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no!
Breaker on the ladder!
But you can see the damage done to Marvelous as both combatants, worse for the wear. And this factory crowd has completely been awestruck by the matchup here tonight.
I agree with their sentiment, although I can't repeat it.
Marvelous now trying to set up that ladder back into position, perhaps getting ready to climb the ladder of victory, to climb the ladder of success, to prove once and for all that he is the undisputed middleweight medallion recipient and holder. Marvelous now just moments, just inches away. He could taste it. Alexander tried to capture, but his leg gave out from underneath. Trying
now
to
just shaking the ladder back and forth.
Alexander able to distract Marvelous. It was that bad wheel, his leg, he couldn't get the ladder, but now trying to climb.
Both perched up.
Burgundy, this is a dangerous position for both men.
Well, Marvelous trying to reach up. Alexander just trying to knock Marvelous off. Headbutt.
Marvelous is teetering and no! Marvelous.
Daniel, your moment's no, go up. What are you doing? This is your moment.
This is all you, kid. Capture that medal. Capture that medal. Come on, Alexander. Come on. No. Oh!
Frog splash off the ladder.
Marvelous turned inside out, writhing in pain. Alexander, pain etched all over the face. And now it's Daniel Alexander once again trying to climb that ladder of success to capture the thing that has eluded him the most here in the MFPW.
Come on, climb that ladder, kid. Get your place in history.
Will he get it? Can he capture it? Will this be Alexander's night? He is! This kid has been fighting his way up the proverbial ladder and literal ladder to get to this moment here in the MFPW historic night at the Larry Sharpe Memorial Cup. Daniel Alexander is your new MFPW middleweight medallion recipient and holder. Could this be the end of the historic rivalry between Marvelous and Daniel Alexander? Or could this just be the beginning of a new chapter in the middleweight medallion history book? Only time will tell. But ladies and gentlemen, Danny Cage coming out to ringside.
With some understandable applause.
Well, it looks like Danny Cage. Well, Danny Cage going to grab that Larry Sharpe Memorial Cup, which is on the line here tonight. But right now, let's celebrate. Burgundy, break out the champagne. You got a new middleweight medallion holder.
The 7th champion, or the 7th middleweight medallion holder in the history of the MFPW, ending the 140-day reign of Marvelous.
And I'll tell you what, Burgundy, Alexander brought out a side of Marvelous, a dark side that I've never seen before. I thought that sadistic nature of Marvelous was going to get the job done here tonight, but no. It was the will and determination of the up-and-coming rising star, Daniel Alexander. Congratulations, kid. The sky's the limit for you here. And with that being said, Burgundy, we're coming towards the end of this historic night here in the MFPW.